Hi, Judy
And Jay.
from Roslyn. We decided we wanted a fresh new look. The home show was at the Nassau Coliseum. We decided one Saturday to go. Looked around, got some ideas, and we made an appointment with Allure, and the rest is history. We started with our kitchen, and then it went into the bathroom, the powder room on the main floor. Patricia Nicolini. Very good. In fact, it's interesting because she worked with us, and she had the design, the scale, and she would show us what it would look like in completion. And I remember one day, Jay got up and he says, "Wait a minute, we have to change it." And we did. She had no problem with it. And from there, it was great. She helped me with the tiles. We picked out the marble. And each step, she was with us all the way.
Next project was the sunroom. And, that was, basically, Frank was the one who was the manager, and RJ was the one who did the installation, and he was amazing. I mean, he was a one-man show. He really never had any helper, did the whole job by himself, and always had a sunny disposition. He was always friendly. And whenever he came to, it was interesting, because whenever he came to a point where he needed our input, he'd say, "Listen, I'm at a point where I can go either way, but I need your input." And he'd give us, the question, and we'd make the decision, and then we went smooth sailing from that point on. And he did that about 3-4 times.
And he'd always take the more expensive way, the way that it would even give him a little bit more work to do, but he knew in the sunroom that was what we'd want.
And we had a couple of problems with there was leakage coming in, and literally within hours they would come to fix it. And it wasn't really, it leaked twice, but both times they fixed it, and there wasn't a problem since.
Right.
And that's
we've had some extreme,
we've
had some extreme weather, so
they did a good job. And then the last job was the siding, and that basically did the entire house. We did some brickwork in the front also, and it basically made the house look, 20 years younger.
Stop us and asked to have done the work because my village in East Hills does not allow signage, and we've done quite a few recommendations. And I have actually had one of my girlfriends have Allure do her kitchen, which we haven't seen as yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted the warmth of a brick wall. Knowing that I couldn't use the full brick itself, they looked into how we could do a faux brick and make it look realistic. And we were told that this is the first thing that they came up with, and we love it. I get so many compliments because it's such a large space, and we wanted to warm it up a little and not just have just a plain wall.
We have a relatively large kitchen, and kitchen for us is the center of our house. Right. We spend most of our time here. We have a television set up here also, so when we're sitting, we can watch TV, and it made the room really very, very warm, Allure, in terms of the way they constructed and finished the project.
And I have to say, every single night they cleaned up really nicely. Some companies that we've worked with did not, but Allure was immaculate.
You never knew they were doing any construction at the end of the day.
Right. Oh, what a treat. We actually were invited last year. We couldn't go, but we were looking forward to it this year. And we met, especially you, Lindsay, we met some wonderful, wonderful people. And we're more like family now. We've continued our friendship after the trip. We do a lot of the WhatsApp. It's a nice continuation. We talk about how much fun we've had and just things to look forward to in the summer, getting together. And just we want to see each other's homes and the work we've done.
And the facility was first class. We've been to many all-inclusive resorts, and usually you say the food's okay. The food in the Hard Rock Hotel was unbelievable. There was one restaurant was better than the next restaurant, and for an all-inclusive, that's very unusual.
And not only that, I have to say everybody was just guests, whatever, who were invited. There was no separation. We all got along well, and it was just a joy. It was so much fun. Every day was just, one was nicer than the other.
Allure does it really.
And I have to thank Sal. Jay and I want to personally thank Sal for his attention to detail. for coming to really get to know us. It was the first chance we ever really got to meet him. And
he was a good host,
Excellent. Hopefully we can build up enough points so next year we can join you again. I would say in a heartbeat, get some estimates, go look at other people's jobs and compare the difference. And you'll be very happy.
I would have to say one thing. You're not going to get the lowest price. But what you will get is a company that will be with you and stay with you. I mean,
and stand behind.
Our experience has been that no matter how far past the job, if you call them up, they'll come and send somebody right away to deal with it. And you don't get that with any other company. I mean, many companies, don't last the job. They are out of business before they're finished. Allure is there for the long run, and they stand behind their product. And you get what you pay for. You really do. You get what you pay for.
I'm very pleased.